So here are images that I took from the videos. These are still images of the fireball that the meteor that came down in the Utah sky this morning at about 4:49 a.m. It was probably a very significant bloody, an exceptionally bright fireball. It was visible across the northern part of the state and into southwest Wyoming. We know it happened at exactly 4:49 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. It was a bright blue-green fireball that streaked across the sky, going west, east, northeast. Dash cam and doorbell camera footage, as I'm showing here, show the object intensifying in brightness as it descended, briefly turning the night sky into daylight for just about 3 seconds, which you're going to see here in these images. Many residents, particularly in Evanston, Wyoming, and northeastern Utah, reported a delayed solid boom or sonic boom or a low rumble about 30 to 60 seconds after the flash. That indicates that the object survived deep into the atmosphere, creating a shock wave as it traveled faster than the speed of sound. Initial reports suggest it moved, like I said, west toward the east, northeast, eventually fading or breaking up over the rugged terrain near the Utah-Wyoming border up there. Its likely origin is probably from a Lyrid meteor shower. It aligns perfectly with the Lyrid meteor shower, which just peaked a couple days ago, April 21st and 22nd. It will remain active through the 26th. While the Lyrids usually produce about 10 to 15 meteors per hour, they're famous for the occasional surges that produce bright glowing fireballs, like the one we see today. The blue-green color noted by many observers often indicates that there was the presence of magnesium or nickel in the meteoroid as it vaporized in the atmosphere. Experts probably estimate bloaties like this travel probably between 10 and, about 40 kilometers per second. The potential, because the sonic boom was heard, there's a non-zero chance that small fragments, meteorites, actually reached the ground. If any survived, they likely landed in the remote areas of southwest Wyoming or in the Uinta Mountains. It's kind of reminiscent of the famous 2022 Utah fireball that also caused a sonic boom, which was later confirmed to be a meteor rather than a man-made object. So if you were out early and you could see it, there you go. Here's a beautiful screenshot from a Ring camera that you can see here as the meteorite exploded, and then after it exploded, as it begins to fade. And you'll see that in all these images, and then it continues to fade. This one shows a little point of light above it. It's not a star because it's not there in the next image. So possibly broke into a couple pieces, probably, well, many pieces. We know that, of course. The next series is probably my favorite just because of how it looks. Here you can see the meteorite coming in, the meteoroid, and now it's beginning to brighten as it's interacting with the atmosphere. And you'll see it in the next image brighten a little bit further, and we get a little bit of a streaking tail on it here. That's pretty cool. And then, excuse me, we're seeing it get brighter here. A little more elongation coming off of it as it begins to hit the atmosphere. Now it's going to start to really brighten in the next couple images. So I'm just going to let you take a look at those. It's pretty cool here how it does this. So getting real bright. It's about to explode. The next image, this is probably my favorite shot out of all of them. Boom, there it goes. I'm assuming this camera is probably out toward Tooele, the West Desert. So now you're going to begin to see it fade. And look, it did get as bright as daylight at that time when it went off. Wish I had been up at that time and been able to see it, but I wasn't. So going to have to live it vicariously. But I just thought I'd share the still images. I thought it was worth putting it together. If somebody wants it without the video recording, I can probably do that as well. So we're coming to an end, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And here you can see it fading away. And as the meteoroid fade away, so will I. Have a great evening. Clear skies to you.